That's been there. That has been there. It's not on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Our program will be starting in 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Our program will be starting in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Our program will be starting momentarily. Please silence your devices.
Good afternoon. Please rise and help me welcome the class of 2026 West Cabarrus High School. Please be seated. Good afternoon, West Cabarrus High School class of 2026. Families, friends, teachers, staff, members of the Board of Education, and especially our graduates. It's a great day to be a Wolverine. More than 100 years ago, long before state rankings, growth scores, school report cards, end-of-course tests, and standardized testing became a part of our everyday life and part of the everyday conversation in education, schools were built around a simpler idea: prepare young people to become future productive citizens. In fact, one of the earliest goals of public education in America was not simply academic achievement. It was preparing students to contribute to their communities, lead with character, solve problems, and build meaningful lives. Over time, the perception of education changed. Scores became headlines. Data became comparisons, and too often, success started being measured by numbers on a spreadsheet instead of the lives being shaped inside the classrooms. But today is a reminder of something important. The world does not need more good test takers, it needs more good people. And even though West Cabarrus High School is one of the newest schools in Cabarrus County, this school has already built a culture that understands that deeply. West Cabarrus has not only produced graduates, it has produced resilient students, innovators, entrepreneurs, leaders, athletes, creators, and young people determined to leave the community that they found much better. And today, another class adds to that chapter of this story. Class of 2026, your story starts here. There's a reason today is called a commencement ceremony, because commencement does not mean the end, it means the beginning. Today is not simply about closing a chapter in your life, it's about stepping into the next one. For years, much of your story was shaped by schedules, bells, classrooms, practices, rehearsals, and adults helping guide your path. But beginning on the other side of these arena doors, more of the decisions become yours. The direction of your life, the kind of person you become, the way you treat people, and the impact you leave on the world around you. That's why this moment feels so emotional, because everyone in the arena understands that today is not just a celebration of what you've accomplished at school, it is the beginning of the life you are about to build. And the truth is, life will never hand you a study guide. The biggest moments ahead of you will not be multiple choice. Life will ask different questions. Will you keep going when life gets difficult? Will you continue showing up when nobody notices? Will you choose character over recognition? Will you lift others up along the way? And will you make people around you better because you were there? That is the real curriculum of life. And West Cabarrus High School has already been preparing you for it. You can see it in students like Kareem McCormick. Kareem is the kind of student who could easily go unnoticed in a school the size of West Cabarrus High School. His quiet nature and calm demeanor stand in sharp contrast to the challenges he has faced. He is not the loudest person in the room. He is not someone constantly seeking attention. But through resilience, determination, and hard work, Kareem quietly overcame significant obstacles while helping support his family and continuing to move forward. And through that perseverance, he graduated early. His story reminds us of something important. Success is not always loud. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who simply refuse to quit. That's not simply the story of a student succeeding in school. That's the story of character. You can also see it in Aiden McElveen. Aiden balanced academics, athletics, and leadership through his time at West Cabarrus High School, while earning the respect of coaches, teachers, teammates, and classmates alike. After suffering a significant injury, he worked relentlessly to recover and return to the football field, eventually earning recognition as an all-conference football player. That kind of comeback takes more than talent. It takes resilience, discipline, determination, and the willingness to keep pushing and pushing forward even when the path becomes difficult. And this fall, Aiden will attend Winston-Salem State University, where he plans to pursue an opportunity to walk onto the football team while preparing for a future in coaching. Because for Aiden, success is not simply about personal achievement, it's about someday helping lead and mentor others. And graduates, your stories are now part of something much larger than yourselves. Since 1849, generations of students across Cabarrus County have entered classrooms carrying hopes, fears, talents, and dreams into a school system built around one powerful belief. Every student deserves a future filled with opportunity. And before we close today, graduates, I want you to do something. Take a moment and look around this arena. Many of you have spent the last 13 years of your life among this group gathered here today. Look at your classmates. Look at your teachers. Look at your families and friends. Now find one person who helped you shape your story. Maybe a parent, a grandparent, a teacher, a coach, or a friend. When you find them, point to them right now. You see, great stories are never written alone. And the people that you may be pointing at, well, they've spent years helping build your future long before you fully understand what your future could become. A future filled with opportunities you cannot see. A future filled with challenges you cannot yet predict. And a future filled with moments that will define what you will become. You see, we were never preparing you for a test. We were preparing you for a life where character matters, a life where perseverance matters, a life where integrity, resilience, and compassion can change the lives of others. Wolverines, the future you've spent 13 years preparing for is no longer ahead of you. It's waiting for you right outside these doors. Congratulations, West Cabarrus High School class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Kopicki. Hello, my name is Patrick French. I'm the son of Michelle French. In the fall, I will be attending Lenore Community College. My plan is to major in aviation, join ROTC, and play baseball. During my time at West, I've served as the vice president of the Student Council. I'm an active member of the baseball team, National Technical Honor Society, and I served on the Superintendent Advisory Council. It is my honor to welcome everybody to the 5th annual commencement ceremony for West Cabarrus High School. We're excited that you're here to celebrate the class of 2026 with us today. As we begin our ceremony this afternoon, I'd like to introduce our platform guest, beginning with members of the Board of Education. Will those present please stand to be recognized when I call your name? Rob Walter, Board Chair. Greg Mills, Board Vice Chair. Pamela Escobar. Melanie Freeman. Shannon Lancaster. Catherine Moore. Sam Treadaway. And once again, the Cabarrus County Schools Superintendent, Dr. John Kopicki. And from the school's district office, John LeGrand, Dr. Jonathan Bowers, Philip Penn, Sarah Reeves, Dr. Mary Beth Roth, Carl Sane, Dustin Shu, and Dr. Michael Williams. Thank you for choosing to join us today to celebrate the class of 2026. In addition, I would like to introduce the following representatives of West Cabarrus High School. Our principal, Dr. Orlando Robinson. Our assistant principals, Dexter Days, Erica Gibson, Bonnie Miranda, and Antonio Threadgill. And finally, there are many people that work hard to make our ceremony a success. Please join me in thanking the student and faculty volunteers, including the class of 2026 junior marshals, the members of our band under direction of Emily McNeil, and the members of our chorus under the direction of Kirsten Maley. Thank you for volunteering your time and talents today. Our first student speaker today is our student body president, Amaya Poland. She is the daughter of Jeanette Poland and Sherman Eberhardt. In the fall, Amaya will be attending Winston-Salem State University, where she intends on majoring in pre-nursing with hopes of becoming a registered nurse in the future. Amaya has been an active member of our IB program, Nursing Fundamentals, HOSA, BSU, NTHS Leadership, and Best Buddies this year at West. Please join me in welcoming Amaya Poland to the podium.
Congratulations, class of 26. Give it up for yourselves. I would first like to recognize any superintendents, faculty, staff, family, and friends. We wouldn't have made it this far without you all. Thank you so much for your love, support, guidance, and belief in us. From the outside, it might look like we just made it here. Like the journey was simple, expected, like this is just the next step. But the truth is, we've all carried things no one else could see. Stress, loss, doubt, expectations, fear. Late nights where sleep wasn't an option because our minds were running wild. Days where showing up felt like the hardest thing we could do, but we did it anyway. Moments where we questioned our abilities, even our worth. Moments where we didn't know if we would make it across this stage. And yet, here we are. Not because it was easy, not because we had everything figured out, but because even when things were hard and we felt uncertain, we kept going. We showed up, and that's what matters more than anything. Because strength isn't always loud. It doesn't always look like confidence or perfect plans. Sometimes strength looks like getting out of bed on a day you aren't feeling it. It looks like persevering when things don't go our way, and sometimes it simply looks like refusing to give up no matter how easy it is to walk away. Every single graduate today has shown that kind of strength, whether someone else has saw it or not. And somewhere along the way, through all those moments, we changed. Not all at once, sometimes not as obvious, but slowly in the way we learned to handle things, in the way we started to believe in ourselves, in the way we kept going, even when we didn't have all the answers. That alone is enough to be proud of, because today isn't about celebrating where we are now. It's about recognizing the journey that just got us here. The quiet battles, the unseen effort, the moments we pushed ourselves when no one else was watching, those are the moments that built us. They've prepared us for whatever comes next. And as we step into this next chapter of life, truth is, we might not have everything figured out. We might still have doubts. We might feel uncertain for the future. But if these 4 years taught us anything, it's that we don't have the answers to keep going. We don't need all the answers to keep going. We just need the confidence to try. Because we've already proven something important. We know how to keep going, even when it's hard, even when it's uncertain, even when we don't feel ready. And that's something no one can take away from us. Like Aubrey Drake Graham once said, "I learned working with the negatives could make for better pictures." What this quote means to me is everything we went through, the struggles, the setbacks, the moments that felt like they were working against us, those are the moments that actually shaped us for something greater. They weren't holding us back, they were building us, preparing us, and they were turning us into the young adults we are today. So as we move forward, don't be discouraged by the challenges ahead, because we know how to face them. We know how to grow from them. We know how to turn them into something meaningful. So whatever comes next, don't be afraid of the unknown, because we've already faced it before, and this is the outcome. Congratulations, class of 26.
Thank you, Amaya. It is now my pleasure to introduce the West Cabarrus Chorus under the direction of Kirsten Maley, who will present an Irish Blessing by Jeremy Hansen as a tribute to the class of 2026. Our class of 2026 commencement speaker is Samuel Mendiola. Sam is the son of Olga and Alejandro Mendiola. In the fall, he will be attending the University of North Carolina at Wilmington, where he plans to major in business. Sam will also be serving in the National Guard while he's there. While at West, he has been an important member of our football and wrestling programs, while he's also earning his IB diploma today. Please join me in welcoming Sam to the podium.
Class of 26, make some noise. All right, now before I begin, please excuse me if I seem a little bit nervous. I was actually talking to our principal, Dr. Robinson, and he told me that if I didn't deliver a great speech, I would not be receiving my diploma. So, anyways, good afternoon, family, faculty, and the graduating class of 2026. Like Patrick said, my name is Sam Mendiola, and it is my honor to be speaking here today on behalf of the class of 2026. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the teachers, coaches, staff, and parents who all made it possible for us to walk across the stage today. So please join me as we give them a round of applause. Now, let me ask you a question. What if your entire life was just a dash? Well, if you've ever been to a cemetery, you'll notice something similar on every gravestone. 2 dates. One marks when a life has begun, while the other marks when a life has ended. But what is often overlooked is the dash in the middle. A small, simple line reflecting everything in between. No awards, no accomplishments, no measure of success or failures. It is simply a dash. Graduates, as you sit here in caps and gowns, please reflect on the journey that's brought you here. And as you do so, take a moment to look around. You will see that each individual has taken completely different paths to be here. We've all had different stories, faced different struggles, and carry different hopes and aspirations. One thing we share in common is an opportunity. An opportunity to determine how we will live our dash. Now, sure, some of you guys may be wondering, what's he talking about? What does living the dash really mean? Well, allow me to explain. You see, the first way to live the dash is by being authentically yourself. Far too often, we spend our lives trying to fit into someone else's expectations, whether that be trying to act a certain way or pursuing a path that was never truly ours. But the truth is, life is too short to live by someone else's standards. I did some digging. Comes to find out that the odds of you being born, sitting in that exact same chair, and wearing that exact same cap and gown are estimated to be 1 in 400 trillion. 1 in 400 trillion. You are not here by mistake. You've already won the lottery of life. So please don't waste it pretending to be someone you're not. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of the journey that's brought you here. If you want to live your dash, start by being yourself. Thank you. Now, the second way to the dash is by being willing to make a fool of ourselves. I know it sounds a bit contradictory, but it's true. We've subconsciously trained our minds to live in doubt. Oh, but what if I embarrass myself? What if it doesn't work out? What if it does work out? What if it all pays off? One of my favorite actors, Austin Butler, once said, "Embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. So go out there and make a fool of yourself." Thank you. He's got a point, because those rare moments we're willing to risk embarrassment are often the moments we're willing to grow, to take the biggest chances, and to truly live our dash. So, if you want to live your dash, go out there and make a fool of yourself. Now, before I get into my third and final point, I'd like to share a little bit about my dash. For those of you who may not know, I've had the privilege of representing West Cabarrus in both our football and wrestling programs. And this story takes place back in our home opener for our football team. On one of the first plays, I went in for a tackle and felt a sharp pain travel throughout my knee. At first, I tried to play it off, I thought it was a mild sprain, and I'd be back in a couple of weeks. That could not have been any further from the truth. It was found that I had a torn ACL and had to receive season-ending surgery. And just like that, it was over. Everything I had worked for the past 4 years had now been taken away. I thought it was a failure. I thought the story for my senior year was now over. However, over time, I realized something important. I had not failed. I was given the opportunity to grow. You see, because of my injury, I wasn't able to enlist in the Air Force like I had planned. I had to take a step back and readjust my path. And in doing so, I became stronger, more patient, and more resilient than I ever thought possible. I came to learn that it's not the failures you face, nor how many you face, but it's how you respond to them. It's how you respond when the gas takes on you. It's how you respond when you're on your last breath. It is how you respond to them that truly shapes who you become. So, if you want to live your dash, please take my advice. And don't run from failure. Embrace it. But the truth is, a couple years from now, no one's going to remember every single detail of today. No one's going to remember exactly what I said. That's all right, because it's the choices that we make tomorrow that will slowly, yet surely, shape the story of our lives. One day, when people look back on your 2 dates, hopefully a long time from now, they'll remember the life you chose to live, not the one you were too afraid to pursue. Class of 2026, I leave you with this. Be yourself. Be bold enough to look foolish. Be brave enough to fail. Live your dash. Before I go, I'd like to dedicate this final part of my speech to the people that have mattered to me the most, my family. May they please stand so I can honor them. Where are they at? Familia Mendiola Segovia, ustedes llegaron con nada, me lo dieron todo y me enseñaron a vivir mi vida. Los amo mucho. And for those of you who struggled with Spanish 1 back in high school, it translates to this. Mendiola Segovia family, you came here with nothing, gave me everything, and you taught me to live my dash. I love you all very much. With that being said, my name is Sam Mendiola. This is me signing off one last time. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now let's start living our dash. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, Sam. That was amazing, guys. Once again, please welcome the West Cabarrus Chorus, who perform our West Cabarrus Alma Mater, written by Mrs. Laura Turner.
Thank you, Ms. Melee, and thank you, scholars. Class of 2026, West Cabarrus High School, we are, that is so weak. Class of 2026, West Cabarrus High School, we are, thank you. Good afternoon, I'm Dr. Orlando Robinson, and I have the distinct privilege of serving this graduating class and our Concord community as principal of West Cabarrus High School. To our superintendent, Dr. John Kopicki, board members, platform guests, family, friends, faculty, and staff, welcome to the West Cabarrus High School commencement ceremony. West Cabarrus High School is a special place built on pride, perseverance, excellence, and community. It is a place where scholars are challenged to grow academically, socially, personally, while learning what it truly means to be a Wolverine. Today, it is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you on such a joyous occasion. To the West Cabarrus class of 2026, today we celebrate you. We celebrate your resilience, your accomplishments, your growth, and the journey that has brought you to this moment. The completion of this chapter is an incredible accomplishment. But it is not the end of your story. Rather, it's the beginning of a brand new chapter filled with opportunities, challenges, and possibilities. Throughout this school year, I have reflected often on the word momentum. Today, I want to leave you with a message centered around that word. Momentum means, in simple terms, the strength of movement an object has when it's moving. The bigger and faster an object is, the more momentum it has. It's something like building progress or moving forward very strongly. Some examples of momentum this school year at West Cabarrus High School are our swimming and track teams broke school records because of momentum. We had many teams win playoff games for the first time in school history, like men's soccer, football, baseball, softball, and men's basketball. That's all because of momentum. We had many teams make it to the playoffs for the first time in school history, like volleyball, women's basketball, women's soccer, and men's tennis. That was all because of momentum. We also had huge accomplishments in our academic data, with our IB program, with our aviation program, with our Beta Club, with our Save Club, and with our amazing band program. And we have more community partners pouring into our school than ever before, just to name a few examples. Guys, that's all because of momentum. See, the thing about the class of 2026, you guys have momentum. Seniors, throughout your lives, you had already demonstrated your ability to possess momentum. When I think of another example of momentum in the class of 2026, I think of Oscar Zuniga Torva. Oscar is a kind, low-key scholar. Oscar leaned on the support of student services after he and his family experienced a devastating hardship this past October. Oscar had every reason to walk away from school to help support his family, but instead, Oscar persevered. He kept his momentum. He did not stop. Oscar showed up to school each day, completed his work on time, and worked outside of school to provide for his family. His dedication to both his education and his loved ones speaks volumes about his character. Further demonstrating his commitment to service and responsibility, Oscar has enlisted in the military to serve our country. See, Oscar, like the entire class of 2026, you all were born with everything you need inside of yourself to be successful in your life. Just keep your momentum, keep moving. Seniors, you've moved through challenges that tested your perseverance. You've adapted to changes in learning environments, balanced responsibilities, overcame setbacks, and continue moving forward even when the path was uncertain. You move with momentum from elementary school to middle school, from middle school to high school, and today you move from scholars to alumni of West Cabarrus High School. Seniors, as you prepare for your next step, whether that is college, the military, the workforce, or another path, remember this: you already possess everything you need within yourself to succeed and move forward. There will be moments in your life when you question yourself or wait for someone else to validate your worth, your talent, or your purpose. But do not underestimate the gifts that already live inside of you. Those gifts will help you keep your momentum. Like the characters in The Wizard of Oz, sometimes we spend so much time searching for what we think we lack that we forget to recognize we already possess. You possess everything you need to keep your momentum. That scarecrow believed he needed a brain. The Tin Man searched for a heart, and the lion longed for courage. See, you do not need permission from some wizard to operate in your gifts you already have. The lion could not have challenged the wicked witch if he did not have courage. Just like him, you already have what you need inside of you to move forward. They already had those qualities within themselves all along. And just like them, you already have what you need to catch momentum. Class of 2026, life will bring challenges, obstacles, and unexpected turns. But every challenge you face, you will also be an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more confident in who you are becoming. Sam's speech really resonated with me when he spoke about the dash that will one day be on all of our tombstones. But what Sam did not mention was that that dash is not always a straight line. Just like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz, your life will have some curves, your life's gonna have some zigzags, and heck, you're gonna have some loops. But just like Dorothy kept her momentum on that yellow brick road, I want you to always keep your momentum in life. It's okay if you fail, but you have to at least try, and you will live your life knowing you didn't give up. You attempted to reach your dreams, and most importantly, you decided to get on that yellow brick road of life and start your journey to become who you were always destined to be. Today, I'll leave you with a few final thoughts. Surround yourself with people who encourage you, who believe in you, and challenge you to become the very best version of yourself. Never stop moving, learning, growing, or striving for excellence. Carry the pride of being a West Cabarrus Wolverine wherever life takes you. Class of 2026, your future is bright, your potential is limitless, and your journey is just becoming. The growl of the Wolverine continues, and remember, don't stop your momentum. Scholars, this concludes Dr. Robinson's graduation speech. Let's make today a great day. The choice is? Parents, you got it wrong. Scholars, do it for them. This concludes Dr. Robinson's graduation speech. Let's make today a great day. The choice is? Ours. Thank you. Congratulations and thank you. Dr. Kopicki and special guests, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for graduation from West Cabarrus High School. So that each graduate will be respected, I ask that you please hold your applause and wait patiently until the last graduate's name is called. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Brandon Moore to the podium to announce the West Cabarrus High School class of 2026.
Patrick. Go. Oh, sorry. Patrick John French. Samuel Yahir Mendiola. Amaya Yvette Pullen. McConaughey Kid Carnes. Oh, he's supposed to walk down. Edwin Castillo Arianes. Trinity Victoria Faith Haley. Cage Urian Abdul Allah. Syria Gloria Abdul Halim. Vanessa Lee Adams. Joseph James Adcock. Annette Najari Augusto. Aman Ashatian Alexander. Jeremiah Dwight Alexander. William Andrew Alexander. Jaquetta Jolachelle Allison. Crystal Adeline Alvarado. John Carol Alvarado Rodriguez. Laura Alvarez Osorio. Kai Anderson. Estrella Yamalet Andino Arazo. Kevin Antonio Apollonio Hernandez. Serenity May Arnold. Liana Renelle Ashford. Saeed Mohammed Yusuf Eskari. Vinny Asuramu. Cooper James Avant.
Adrian Lynn Baird. Ashton Michelle Baker. Malachi Jarrell Barnett. Shane Anthony Barrett. Eliab Israel Baron Reyes. Roland David Briola Nieves. Aiden Eugene Batista. Maria Guadalupe Batista Solis. Jaden Glenn Lindbergh Beach. Karaya Anala Beatty. Elizabeth Celeste Bale. Tristan Kelly Bale. Kaylee Elizabeth Belucio. Daniel Brandon Benjamin. Yuritsi Bernal Sandoval. Alan Barra Francisco. Oscar Betancourt Rojas. Arcia Buttrai. Joshua Robert Bergillis. Deacon Joe Boatwright. Daniel Joseph Bohm. Valentina Botero. Emmanuel Maurice Bourne. Kamaya Aisha Boyce. Jarrett Thomas Boyd. Miley May Brandy. Rylan Addison Marie Bratton. Jasana Maxine Brown. Jaya Denise Brown. Kimaya Alexandria Brown. Kanijah Montrese Brown. Claudia Faith Bruce. Emily Grace Brzezinski. Andrea Janelle Buchanan. Declan Reeve Bergner. Izaria Najeda Bussey. Victoria Monique Byrne. Daniel Ronald Cabarrera. Javion Omari Caldwell. Correction, Tyler Michael Caldwell. Khalik Jartez Cannon. Amani Marie Carpenter. William Isaac Carpenter. Devon James Carroll. Nathan Evan Carson. Anthony Christopher Castro. Alex Amar Castro Gonzalez. Jadarius Marquise Cawthon. Natalie Ann Charles. Josephina Ashley Chayla Hernandez. Aaliyah Rain Claiborne. Jake Joseph Clements. Chauncey Dwayne Coakley. Ricky Noe Cologne. Leilani Cortazar Noyola. Eris Sherlyn Cortez Ramirez. Tegan Bruce Cox. Thomas Edward Cox. Zane Caden Crumpton. Argenis Cruz Isidore. Charles Barnabas Curry. Charles Daniel Curry. Jacob Amari Curtis. Olivia Beth DaCosta. Malik Divine James Daugherty. Hector Javier Devati Hernandez. Brian Devati Oseguera. Kanaya Chikwana Davis. Lauren Jean Day. Carson Davis Dayvaltz. Brody James Decker. Markel Omari Dennis Jr. Gregory Miller Davini. Aaliyah Sierra Day. John Charles Diaz III. Juan Jose Diaz Alarcon. Milese Renee Dixon. Jesus Daniel Doring Santiago. Kendry Aylin Dominguez Avila. Jenna Grace Dorton. Amoy Jada Douglas. Landon Connor Dowell. Bruce Robert Downey Jr. Melina Elaine Drake. Haley Ann Draculich. Swifton Brinius Duraraj. Lambert Mabikovic Dishnev. Desan Messiah Earl. Sarah Jane Ellington. Joshua Roy Ellison. Walter Isaiah Espinal. Israel Zamir Evans. Tyrone Wahid Ewell. Jaden Joseph Paul Faharin Smith. Elijah McKay Fennell. Ella Grace Fennell. Zenori Delyn Fleming. Angeline Nia Fraga Marie. Bethany Mia Fraga Marie. Jaden Tyreem Fowler. Amir Tadarian Franklin. Canary Sincere Franklin. Madeline Maria Frias Cabrera. Tyler Andrew Funderburk. Xavion Dante Gant. Noelia Samantha Garcia Oriana. Isabella Garcia Rodriguez. Maria Garcia Romero. Iris Suzette Garcia Salderna. Kendra Makita Michelle Gardner. Mia Guadalupe Garza. Helena Isabel Gayton. Jakari Gillespie. David Xander Glover. Wilnisha Blessing Goma. Cecilia Gomez Alvarado. Gabriel Alexander Gomez Batista. Abigail Caitlin Gomez Carranza. Michael David Gongora Garcia. Citlali Gonzalez Alvarado. Kimberlyn Aline Gonzalez Cantarero. Rihanna Kaylee Gonzalez Noyola. Ashton Sean Goodnight. Brianna Elise Grady. Joseph William Graham III. Asia Kennedy Grant. Sydney Colleen Gribbins. Tiana Renee Greer. Kylie Ann Greiner. Dayami Guerrero Leon. Geraldine Esther Guizar Zuniga. Demario Lavelle Hargrave Jr. Jaden Amir Harris. Trajan Matthew Harris Cole. Jonte Labotny Harrison II. Jontavian Shalik Harrison. Darius Charles Hathaway. Claire Olivia Hayes. Alan Orlando Henriquez Martinez. Gianna Zoeth Henry. Brian Sunel Hernandez Gallardo. Pablo Hernandez Espinoza. Lupita Herrera Conterrero. Hannah Kathleen Hibberts. Alexander Christian Hicks. Jacob Riley Hicks. Kamura Marie Hill. Kanari Alina Henson. William Philip Henson. Andy Kwok Ho. Azaria Yvette Hodge. Kirsten Bailey Hodges. Zaylee Sienna Hoggart. Jada Tracy Renee Holmes. Abigail Elizabeth Hornung. Mika Frances Jean Hudson. Soraya Khalees Hussey. Daniel Curtis Hutton. Logan Roger Hilton. Ismael Jesus Iglesias Arroyo. Colby James Jackson. Kamora Amaya Jackson. Antoine Hansmael Jerome. Jakayla Brachet Johnson. Knowledge Johnson. Samuel Brian Johnson. Sophia Rose Johnson. Elena Nicole Jones. Tamia Monique Jones. Bryson Cornell Joseph. Jaden Eugene Joseph. Katie Juarez Lobos. Jennifer Lizeth Juarez Noyola. William Michael Kelly. Abigail Renee Kennedy. Kyla China Kang. Joseph Dally Kyogu. Caden George Kirchgessner. William Andrew Kerner. Sophia Cohensaw. Allie Marie Kuhn. Abigail Ruth Coons. Seth Gavin Laciano. Samai Gabrielle Love Lee. Venus Lyra Ramos. Mateo Lopez Gallardo. Brian Lopez Montejo. Ashley Nicole Lopez Murillo. Chelsea Lopez Sotelo. Cage Cordell Love. Tyler David Maley. Amari Jamonte Malloy. Ryder Philip Marchand. Camilla Marine Candela, Jocelyn Marine Noyola. Emily Marine Perez. Heavenly Marshman. Francisco Martinez Camarillo. Claudia Annalise Masker. Ryan Charles Matthews. Zakayla Leona Maximin. Elena Cherish McClinton. Jezediah Garvin McCorkle. Kareem Devon McCormick. Kamari Michael McCray. Aiden Thomas McElvin. Casey Scott McGarrell. Madison Gabrielle McIntyre. Nyla Vashawn McKinney. Cameron Lamar Rakesh Melvin. Bailey Marie Meredith. Ashton Kinley Mertz. Jackson David Mertz. Madeline Francis Messer. Ishmael Meza Chavez. Everett Matthew Mashowski. Amaye Janae Miller. Autumn My Angel Miller. Elijah Jamar Monroe. Ashley Montez Noyola. Jefferson Alberto Moran Castellano. Annabelle Hope Morgan. Josiah Caden Morris. Jeremiah Thomas Morrissey. Landon Tyler Mullis. Azaria Janae Murphy. America Suhe Nuva Hernandez. Lily Nicole Newhouse. Bonaire Golela Bukasa. Ellison Beth Nicely. Carlos Zaid Marcelo Nike Angeles. Diana Pelaz. Maria de Jesus Noyola Cisneros. Tejan Decory Nugent. Isaac Alexander Yao Neonor. Caitlin Michelle Absaint. Luden Stephen Ochoa Garcia. Christopher Ortiz Hernandez. Ija Aiel Osborne. Luca Pagaba. William Dale Parker. Courtney Rain Parrish. William Dennelson Patricio Bustos. Antonio Tyrone Patterson. Lillian Theresa Paul. Brooklyn Sierra Payne. Ayaya Iyani Payne. Addison Grace Perkins. Caden Jean Phillips. James Arthur Porter Jr. Hugo Pugh. Kalaya Lucille Pullian. Marlene Quinton Alvarez. Yashvi Anil Ramchandani. Jesus Antonio Ramirez Cuevas. Eden Magdalena Ramos Hernandez. Carter Davis Reese. Sadie Lovey Reyes. Caleb James Reinhardt. Brandon Michael Rios Castrojan. Lily Michelle Roach. Valani Finesse Robinson. Abigail Rodriguez. Daisy Rodriguez Olmedo. Elijah Amir Rogers. David Romero Garcia. Raimundo Daniel Romo Lira. Carlos Humberto Ruiz. Jacob Alexander Ruta. Nicholas Alexander Ryan. Omar Sadawi. Jairo Salazar Navarro. Lexi Aram Sanchez Marcial. Cesar Gael Sandoval. Eileen Santiago Zarate. Benjamin Carter Selby. Angie Serrano Gonzalez. Miley Ann Siom. Chloe Lynn Shanks. Dakota Skylar Sherrill. Patrick Lucas Schatz. Ryan Cash Schatz. Deanna Shishak. Kari Celine Sifford Hayden. Isaiah David Scalaris. Aaliyah Denise LaSalle Monique Smith. McKinley Grace Smith. Charlotte Erilyn Spencer. Meredith Ashley Spittle. Riley Rain Stegall. Caleb Emil Stewart. Kylie Zitalia Stinson May. Kingston William Straw. Kyrese Michael Stroud Branch. Ayana Honore Sturdivant. Alejandro Gabriel Suarez. Yanaya Blessing Silliman. Lyric Cheyenne Sutton Christie. Renaya Nyasia Swaggart. Michaela Janice Taylor. Amia Isabella Thomas. Tazaria Nichelle Totman. Wallace Jacob Kalel Tolbert. David Toledo Carbajal. Evelyn Toledo Diaz. Jordan Maurice Terrain. Micah Jacob Torrance. Joshua Nicholas Torres Santiago. Eletu Veronique Kalia Chogli. Brian Lucas Turner. Jade Valadez Corquera. Michael Jaden Vaughn. Sebastian Velasco. Christian David Velasquez Gonzalez. Jackson Flynn Vire. Jocelyn Joanna Villalba Lucena. Juliana Satline Varela. Harshavardhanan Vivek Anandan. Addison Lynn Vole. Peyton James Walker. Kayla Sheree Monet Wanzer. Zachary Thomas Ward. Sadie Elizabeth Waters. Manaya Nayeli Watkins. Jace Rashad Watson Rice. Cameron Nicole Weeks. Shariah Renee White. Christopher Lee Whitfield Jr. Jackson Montgomery Wilkerson McGriff. Hayden Avery Williams. Soraya Grace Williams. Trayvon Jeline Williams. Emily Faith Wilson. Talia Destiny Yarday. Nayalin Zabala Jerez. Alondra Zarate Gonzalez. Allison Lindsay Zavala. Isabella Lourdes Zelaya. Johanna Grace Zinzer. Adrian Zuniga Martinez. Oscar Josue Zuniga Tovar. Amar Barrios Dominguez. Christian Yomar Rames Morales. And Cesar Jafef Salgado Zuniga.
Will the class of 2026 please rise? In the presence of these witnesses and by the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Cabarrus County Board of Education, I now pronounce you graduates of West Cabarrus High School. You may now turn your tassel from right to left on your cap, which signifies that you are officially a graduate of West Cabarrus High School. It's a great day to be a Wolverine. Congratulations, class of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to this afternoon's ceremony. We ask that you not come onto the floor of the arena as graduates recess out. Please meet your graduate in front of the arena following the recessional. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the 5th graduating class from West Cabarrus High School, the class of 2026.